What's going on, everyone? Luke the Toxic Nintendo Fanboy here, coming at you guys with the official sequel to last night's video about me possibly buying a corrupted micro SD card, or not a corrupted one, but a faulty one. And I just got off the phone with Nintendo. I told them what was going on, and I should also mention that I was uh I was having frame rate issues. In case you haven't watched the previous video, basically what happened is the new micro SD card, which is this little bastard right here. This is it, everyone. This is the possibly corrupted or faulty micro SD card, everyone. This is it. So anyways, guys, what happened is first this thing gave me an error code with a game. It gave me an error code saying the software was closed because an error occurred. I was like, okay, probably just a bad port of a game. Deleted it because the game was already poorly unoptimized. So I honestly didn't think it was surprised that it was going to give me an error code. So guys, I was playing Outlast 2 last night with this thing. It was installed on this, my micro SD card, this new one. I was playing it, and one thing that I noticed is that I was having some severe frame rate drops. And that's something that never happened before while this was installed on my previous micro SD card, and it was also installed on my internal system memory. It never happened before. It just now started happening. So yeah, I get frame rate drops with this thing, and I test out another game. I test out the first Outlast game, which is a game that I never ever had problems with, and I also noticed some frame rate drops in there as well. They just weren't as bad as they were in Outlast 2. The ones in Outlast 2 were like way worse, but I did notice that there were a little bit in Outlast 1, but that was proof. I was also getting some glitches, like the enemy AI in the game was not very like it wasn't like working properly basically. So yeah. So anyways, guys, I got off the phone with Nintendo, told them what's going on, and they are filing a report for me so that way they could help me out. I honestly don't know how this could have happened, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is a brand new fucking car. We paid like $65 for it. And I don't really understand how this thing could be faulty. I mean, I'm hoping that's what it is. I mean, I also done an experiment last night, guys. Before I called up Nintendo, what I did is I reinstalled Outlast 2 back onto my Switch's eternal memory, and I didn't really have any frame rate issues, except for the ones where there are, because in some areas of Outlast 2 there are a little bit of frame rate dips, but when this thing was installed, like when it was installed on this card, like there were frame rate dips everywhere. Like it wasn't just in one spot like it was before. They were everywhere. So anyways, guys, I'm guessing this is the micro SD card. That's got to be the only explanation. I just reinstalled back my old 128 gigabyte micro SD card, and I guess some data is still on there actually, surprisingly, but there's only like 13 gigabytes left. I don't really know what to do, everyone. I guess I'm gonna have to get another micro SD card. I was hoping that maybe Nintendo could give me another one. Even though I didn't buy it from them, this is still their property. It's just that I didn't really get it directly from them, but these little cards are still their property. Like, it's still made by them. I mean, at least I think it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure SanDisk makes these things mostly for Nintendo. I mean, they're mostly popular for Nintendo. I mean, that's why most people use them. But Nintendo should still give me, like, a refund or something. I don't know. I mean, it's like I told you. I mean, if you guys want to know the backstory, just go on my previous video and I'll explain it there. But I don't know what to do now, ladies and gentlemen. This is really outrageous. Um, Surprisingly enough, I tested out two other games on this card. I tested out Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight. And surprisingly, those games were working well, actually. I didn't have any frame rate dips in there. It only happened in Outlast 2 and Outlast 1. But the thing that puzzles me most is like these games never had problems on my previous micro SD card, which is the one that's installed now. So that's why it really doesn't make any sense to me. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this. Has this ever happened to you, or is it happening to you? Because if it is, then I am in the same boat as you, my man, or girl, whatever. But yeah, if it's happening to you, I know what you're going through, because it happened to me. I mean, this is probably the most frustrating thing I've ever had with Nintendo Switch. I mean, I've had a lot of frustrating shit with the Joy-Cons and stuff, but this has got to be the most outrageous one of all, because now I can't play my games. I'm gonna have to delete some of the games that I purchased recently because I'm not going to be able to fit them on my old micro SD card because my supposed to be brand new 256 gigabyte micro SD card is very possibly faulty. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. This is Luke, the Toxic Nintendo Fanboy, signing off. Bye-bye, guys.